Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a butts and guts workout, right team? You don't need any equipment, your mat and your water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right, team, we're gonna start with just a simple warm-up. Go ahead and step towards the back of your mat or towel right here. We're gonna come to some walking knee hugs to a jog back. It looks like this. Go ahead and pull one knee up, give a little bit tug, pull the other knee up, give a little bit tug. Walking all the way up to the front of your mat or towel, and then backwards jog it back. Remember to go at your own pace here. It's just a warm-up. I am just your humble guide. Good team. So I had a dream last night about pirates. I dreamt I was part of a ship, part of a pirate crew, and a bunch of people got scurvy, and then I cured them all with orange juice. Good team, good. And if you're wondering, scurvy comes from a severe lack of vitamin C. And it was common in sailors back in the day. Perfect team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come towards the center of your mat or towel right here. We're gonna do some hip opener squats. So go ahead and put your feet in your natural squat stance. I'm gonna go ahead and take one leg, swing it around, hip opener, squat it down, take the other leg, swing it around, hip opener, squat it down. All right, team, alternating sides right here. And that is how you cure it. You get, it's from lack of fresh fruits and veggies. They lack vitamin C. And then you consume like citrus and it helps. Good team. Get that vitamin C back in your system. So it's not completely poppycock. It's if I was a sailor back in the day, a pirate back in the day, I might have actually helped people that way. But the thing is, I had like modern day orange juice, you know, like Tropicana. And I had a bunch of big old jugs of that. Good. In my old school sailor ship. Beautiful. Good team. Good, let's go ahead and take the feet nice and wide right here, arms out in a T formation as we come to some windmills. I'm gonna go ahead and take my right hand, reach towards that left toe. Don't worry about touching it, just give it that intention. Get the left hand towards the right toe, like the center. Good team. Alternating sides right here. Get a little stretch going in that hamstring, or those hamstrings, both of them. Good team. Good. So I'm getting back in routine from first Australia, and then I went home for Christmas. Home as in California. I guess technically this is my home, but I went to my parents' house. I still call it home, you know, my parents' house where I grew up for Christmas and New Year's. Good team. Shake it out, go ahead and take it from the top. So go ahead and come back towards the back of that mat or towel, back into those knee hugs right here to a backwards jog back. So then I was there for a while and we were doing wedding stuff, trying to pick a wedding venue and all that fun stuff. So I was there for quite some time, longer than I usually am. Home for Christmas, but now I'm back and I'm back in routine. I've been back in routine for like 2 weeks and I feel so much better, like back in my workout routine, you know? And I just feel better, like my joints feel better. I'm sleeping better at night. I have a little bit more energy in the daytime. Those small changes are kicking in. Good. I didn't do any of the, you know, weigh yourself and see how that went. Go ahead and come to your natural squat stance, hip and opener to a squat. In general, it's very rare that I weigh myself. I don't really track my progress that way. And I don't think weighing yourself right after the holidays, after you've eaten a bunch of cookies and been out of routine, really tells you anything. You know, it's like, great, so you had a party for a little while. It's okay to take breaks, you know? Good team. So I did not weigh myself before or recently. I'll wait for myself to feel good, then I'll kind of check in. And I kind of go with like, at what weight do I really feel good and feel energetic based on how I feel. And whatever weight that happens to be is the weight that I'll kind of try and stick around. Good team. Beautiful. Good, go ahead and take those feet nice and wide as we come right back into those windmills. Good, but I miss you guys. I miss coming out and filming regularly. Good. Posting on YouTube, so I'm back from outer space. I just walked in and found you here with that sad look upon your face. You've never heard that song and you're like, what's she talking about? It's a song, I didn't make it up. Let's go with one more each side here, wherever you are, even it out. Good team, go ahead and come back to center, and then go ahead and take those feet a little bit wider and bend just the right knee right here, coming into a lateral lunge stretch. You wanna feel stretching that left groin. Good, and then switch. Bending just the left knee. Good, then go ahead and switch. We're gonna switch a few times here. Switch again. Go one more each side. And switch. And switch. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and come back to center and then walk those feet back together nice and gently. Make your way down onto the ground, onto all fours, palms and knees right here as we come into a cat-cow stretch. Go ahead and drop the belly, look forward. And curve belly button to spine. Look it out, get a little weird. Find any tight spots. Good, arch. And curve. Arch. And curve. It's a beautiful day today. Go one more each, arch. And curve. Good, team. Go ahead and come back to a neutral spine right here as we come into some bird dog. So I'm gonna go ahead and send the right leg out and the left arm, and then use your core, reel it all in. Good, extend, reel it in, extend, reel it in, extend, reel it in, and one more. Extend and reel it in. Perfect, team. Same thing, opposite side. Go ahead and recenter, send the left leg out and the right arm to counterbalance, and then reel it all in. Good, extend, reel it in. Good, squeezing that glute. Extend as you bring it up, reel it in. Use that core to squeeze it in, and extend, and reel it in. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back to center right here. Curl those toes under and peel the hips up nice and high into a down dog. Take a beat here to pedal off those feet. Shake off your fluff, get a nice stretch in those calves going. And then when you're ready, go ahead and step just the left foot up into your runner's lunge. Find your footing here first, then go ahead and drop that back right knee, uncurl the back toes, rise on up into a kneeling hip flexor stretch. So try and keep that right hip tucked underneath you, pull the left hip creaser back. Good, and you wanna feel a stretch in the front of that right hip flexor. And once you feel like you have this stance nice and solid, go ahead and bring those arms out in a T formation. We're gonna rotate, take the right arm forward and the left arm back. Good, back to center. Rotate, back to center. Rotate, back to center. We'll go one more. Rotate, and back to center. Good, team. Go ahead and bring both hands to the inside of that left knee right here. That's a little modified lizard pose option here to curl those back toes back under and lift the back knee. Good, so that left foot is nice and wide. You wanna feel a stretch in that inner left thigh. Good, team. And then when you're ready, go ahead and step that left foot back to meet the right. Recenter here, back in the down dog. We'll do the same little dance on the opposite side. So when you're ready, go ahead and step just the right foot up, find your footing first, and then go ahead and drop that back knee, uncurl the back toes, and rise on up. Get that left hip tucked up underneath you this time, pull the right hip creaser back, and then lean into it so you feel a stretch in that left hip flexor. Good. Press into the top of that back foot for stability. And when you feel like you have your stance, go ahead and bring those arms out, T formation. And this time the left arm goes forward and the right arm goes back. Good, back to center. Rotate, back to center. Good, keep that left hip tucked the whole time. Rotate, back to center, and one more. Rotate, and back to center. Good, team. This time go ahead and bring both hands to the left of the right foot. Option to lift that back knee or stay down. Up to you. Try and be on both palms here on a little modified lizard pose. Good, feel a stretch in that right groin. And then when you're ready, go ahead and step that right foot back to meet the left. Last little shake off right here to recenter. Getting those calves, oh yeah. And then when you're ready, take a nice walk up to those hands. Meet your breaking point. Roll it up. Get some water if you need it. And we'll come into our first circuit. All right, team, so coming into our first circuit, we're gonna start with alternating sumo to narrow squat. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my feet together right here. I'm gonna step out with my right foot into a sumo squat position, so wider than a typical squat stance and toes point slightly outwards. Sumo squat, walk it in. Little mini narrow squat, then the other foot goes sumo squat, narrow squat. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds alternating sides right here. Let's work. You can get a lot of squats in 30 seconds, so be sure to pace yourself. Remember, I am just your humble guide. Good, so remember to go at your own pace. Good. And that is why I like to do things by time on my videos and not reps, so that you can pace accordingly. Good, and put in as much work as your energy levels are feeling up to that day. Good, team. Good, so each circuit is gonna be 2 lower body exercises and 2 core exercises. Perfect, team. Shake it off, go ahead and step towards the front of your mat or towel. We're gonna come to a reverse lunge to a high knee. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and put my weight into my left foot. I'm gonna reverse lunge with the right, coming up, high knee. All right, team, 30 seconds staying on the same side, then we'll switch sides. Are we ready, team? Let's work. Reverse lunge, bring it up. Good, and don't worry about getting super low in that lunge, especially if you have sensitive knees. Maybe you need to lunge up nice and high right here and drive from there. Totally fine, team. Good. Just do the best you can. Good. It's like I had a good rhythm, and then I demonstrated a high lunge and now I'm like out of rhythm. I'm like, wait a minute, let me refine my balance. Here we go. Good, team. Beautiful. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Same thing, opposite side. Go ahead and switch your weight over towards that right foot. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Lunge it back. Bring it up. Good. Good. Nice, strong legs. Good. If you don't have knee problems, you can try and focus on slowly lowering that back knee just to tap the ground. Good, team. That's how I kind of measure my lunges all the time. But just be careful with that, because if you go down too fast, you can bang your knee. So nice, slow, controlled on that lunge if you are going for depth. Good, team. Beautiful. Shake it off. Go ahead and make your way down onto the ground, onto palms and toes, into a plank position. We're gonna come to some cross-body mountain climber. So pop it up. I'm gonna take that right knee towards the left elbow, then take the left knee towards the right elbow. Right, team? Alternating sides right here. If that's much too much, option to just hold a plank. If that's still too much, option to come down into half plank. All right, team? Down on those knees. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Pop on up or stay down, and let's work. Good. Squeezing into that oblique. Good, team. To bring that knee across the body here. It's a full body experience on this one. Good, breathe through it. You got about 10 seconds left, team. Stay with me. Oh yeah. Good. Getting back in my strength training routine. Good. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and flip on over onto our backs right here as we come to some reverse crunch cocoons. So a couple of options here. You could just do plain reverse crunches where you'll bring the hands up behind the head right here and then bring those knees just above the hips, and then you're just going to lower those feet down towards the ground and back up. Make sure when you're lowering those feet down towards the ground, it's because you're extending at the hip joint and not bending at the knees to drop it down. All right, team? So that's option number one. Option number two, slightly more advanced. You can reverse crunch, and then as you come up, bring the upper body up to meet it. Reverse crunch cocoons right here, right, team? When you're ready, pick your poison. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. So I'm coming in with slightly sore abs, but sore like a good sore. You know, and it's like, you can tell that you worked, but it's not so bad that like it hurts to laugh or do everyday functions that you need to do. I have a lot of clients like that where it's like, they want to work hard, but at the same time, they have kids and they want to go play with their kids and they need to have the energy and strength left over to pick them up and stuff like that. Good, team. Perfect. Shake it off. Go ahead and grab the backs of those legs and use that to roll on up. Make your way back up to standing as we come right back into that alternating sumo to narrow squat. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. So kind of that level of sore where you worked, but you can still do stuff the next day. Good. Beautiful. And we're just doing 2 rounds of 2 circuits. This is the second round of circuit number 1. Oh yeah. I'm feeling it. Abs are awake for sure. Good, team. Beautiful. I'm trying to remember what I even did. I'm like, why are they a little sore? I think I did weighted planks or something like that yesterday. Good, team. Perfect. Shake it off. Go ahead and step towards the front of that mat or towel. Right back into that reverse lunge to high knee. Shift that weight over towards that left foot. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Lunge it back. Bring it forward. Beautiful. Good. If you're like me, you can get the arms pumping with it too. Feel like you're running. Hi-ya. Good, team. Good. Weight should be in that front foot. Front legs working. Oh yeah. Embrace the heat. I saw a turtle when I first got here. It's not turtle season, but there might be some sprinkled out there. Just so you know, team, keep your eyes peeled. Perfect. Shake it off. Same thing, opposite side. Go ahead and switch your way over towards that right foot. There's a guess on the clock, team. Let's work. I was just talking to my fiance about that and saying like, I have not gone snorkeling in Hanauma Bay, which is one of the top snorkeling spots on Oahu. And so I'm like, let's do that. Because he just got home. He also spent quite a bit of time, his home in New York, for Christmas break. And so he just got back and he was like, oh, let's have a date day this weekend and let's go. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and make your way down into the ground, back into those cross-body mountain climbers. When you're ready, team, go ahead and come into that plank position or half plank. Pick your poison. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. So he was like, let's go to date day, and asked me if I would like to go to the beach and have a picnic with him, which I'm down. But I would also like to go snorkeling in Hanauma Bay soon. It's like, it seems kind of ridiculous. I feel like we do that though, right? As humans, like when we live somewhere, we're like, I can do that anytime. And so we don't do it. And so I'm kind of like that with Oahu. Like I really haven't done as much exploring as I feel like I should have done. Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop, flip on over back into those reverse crunch cocoons or just plain reverse crunches. Pick your poison. Good, team. When you're ready to come on down, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Also option, if you get fatigued, like maybe you're doing the more advanced full cocoon version like so, and then you get tired, and then maybe you just do a few regular reverse crunches, you know, to kind of catch your breath, that's fine. Or if you're doing this, and then you're like, I got energy, I can do a full crunch, you know, you're not stuck with one or the other. Good, just do your best within that 30-second time frame. Make that 30 seconds count. Good, team, a few more seconds, stay with me. Breathe through it. Perfect, go ahead and grab onto the backs of those legs, use that to roll on up. Get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our second circuit. All right, teams, so coming into our second circuit, we're gonna start with a single leg deadlift to triple high knees. So it looks like this. I'm gonna shift my weight over towards my left foot right here. I'm gonna send the right foot back, try and keep that back nice and straight. Send the right foot back, single leg deadlift, come on up, go triple high knees. 1, 2, 3. You should land with the opposite foot up. Single leg deadlift, come up, 1, 2, 3, and switch. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good, good. And be careful with these single leg deadlifts. Stare at something that's not moving, so not me, because I can fall, I'm human. Good, team, stare at something on the ground. Good. Try to keep your balance. Good, and don't worry about touching the ground or anything, just give it that intention. Beautiful. Good, team, nice strong bodies here. Perfect, team. Shake it out. We're gonna come to a squat pulse to a calf raise. So go ahead and come to your natural squat stance. We're gonna come all the way down, come about halfway up, come back down, rise up, calf raise. So fast motion looks like this. Squat with a pulse, calf raise. Little pulse, calf raise. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Pop it down. Oh yeah. Good, remember to go at your own pace at this one. Good. If you're feeling adventurous, and instead of a calf raise, you wanna turn it into a full-on jump, you can. Good, or you can keep it nice and low impact with me, and just come into that calf raise. Good, team. Good. Quads are burning. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling it. Good, team. A few more seconds. Stay with me. Strong bodies. Oh yeah, embrace the heat. Perfect, team. Shake it out. Go ahead and make your way down onto the ground right here. We're gonna come to some boat hold extensions to rotations. I'm gonna give you guys a few options here depending on your energy level and where you are fitness-wise. So you're gonna lean back so those abs are engaged, and then lift the feet up so you're in boat hold position right here. Let it go. And from here, I'm gonna extend both top and bottom halves. Come back to center. 1, 2, rotate. All right, team? Extend, rotate. So that's option 1, that's the most advanced version. Option 2, second most advanced, just rotate from here. Option 3, just hold this in boat hold position for 30 seconds. Or option 4, put those feet on the ground and just lean back so those abs are engaged and hold it from here. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Pick your poison, pop on up, let's work. Good. It's like even I, for a second there, I was like, wait a minute, what are the options? Good, team. Good. Nice strong core. I think anything with boat hold is by default a hard movement. Good. So breathe through it. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and lay down. I bet that sounded like music to your ears. Go ahead and lay down right here as we come into some oblique crunches. Go ahead and bring the right hand behind the head right here. Send the left leg out long. I'm gonna go ahead and bring left knee towards right elbow and back out. All right, team, 30 seconds staying on the same side. Then we'll switch sides. When you're ready, team, let's work. Good. Squeezing into that oblique. Big exhale as you come up. Beautiful. Be careful here not to pull on your neck and really use that core to sit up. Good. You want to imagine a big piece of juicy fruit between your chin and your chest. So if you bring that head down like that, you'll end up squeezing the fruit and getting juice all over you. That's nasty. Let's keep a nice spacious awareness here. Good, team. Beautiful. Perfect. Go ahead and drop. Bring that left hand behind the head. Straighten out the right leg this time. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Good. Opposite oblique is firing. Oh yeah. Good, team. Nice strong cores here. Good. So yeah, I want to do Hanauma Bay. This is also the island where they filmed Jurassic Park and stuff. And I've been over there, but I haven't actually done the Jurassic Park tour. And I feel like that's a miss. So I need to go do that. Good, team. Perfect. Go ahead and grab onto the backs of those legs. Use that to roll on up and come back up to standing as we take this circuit from the top and come right back into those single leg deadlifts to triple high knees. When you're ready, team, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Send it back, bring it up. 1, 2, 3. Good. And if you are doing this and when you count to 3, you're not on the opposite side, then just do an extra high knee. Good, team. I know we all kind of count differently. Some people count this as like 1, 2, 3 and they get confused. So just make sure that you are alternating sides. That's the moral of this story. Good, team. Let me concentrate. I'm kind of like not giving it my all in these high knees because I'm talking. Good. Let me focus. Good. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come right back into that natural squat stance. Squat to a calf raise. Squat, pulse to a calf raise. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Bring it down. Little pulse. Explode up. Good. Good, team. Nice strong bodies here. Good. Yeah, it's like this winter in Hawaii has been my coldest winter since I've been here. Not that it's cold. It's still like getting up to like 75, but it's like one day it's actually spent like all day in the 60s. I think we got to like 70 midday for a little bit and then it was over. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come on down back into that boat hold, either extension to rotations or just rotations or just boat hold or just lean back. Pick your poison. Lots of options there. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Pop on up or stay down. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. And so it's just been nice having a little break from the heat. It's not cold, but it's not sweltering. Good. It's been my favorite winter thus far. Good, team. So it is lovely to come out filming on a day like today. I know a lot of you are like snowed in and you're like, yeah, I don't want to hear you talk about cold. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and lay all the way down as we come into these oblique crunches. Bring the right hand behind the head, send the left leg out long. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Good, but I tell you, when I landed in California, it was 43. I was like, nobody comes to California to experience 40 anything. Like, this is not cool. Good, team. So they're getting more rain than they're used to, which is great. They were in a drought for a really long time, so I'm glad to see my home state pulling out of that. But yeah, that was a little bit of a body shock. Going from 80 to 40 was like, what is happening? Perfect, team. Same thing, opposite side. Bring the left hand behind, straighten out the right leg. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good, but it felt good. It felt good to get a little break from the heat. Good, and now I'm back and it's not quite as hot. It just feels good. It's a great time of the year. Good. Which a lot of people come to visit Hawaii in the summer. Just so you guys know, it's awesome weather all year. You can definitely go in the off season. You might actually enjoy it more in the off season. It's less humid. Good, team. A few more seconds. Perfect. Go ahead and drop, grab onto the backs of those legs and use that to roll on up. Get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our cool down. All right, team, so coming into a cool down, let's go ahead and lay down nice and flat right here. You're gonna bring the arms out in a T formation. I'm actually gonna keep them in because there's sand and I don't really want it to stick to me, but put your arms out in a T formation if there's not sand. Then go ahead and bring the knees up and then just drop them over to one side right here. A nice little lying spinal twist action. Good. Don't worry about getting your knees all the way to the ground. Just give it that intention. Gentle spinal twist, don't force anything. That's no bueno. Good, taking that heart rate back down. And then when you're ready, we'll roll through center and plop them down on the opposite side. Good. Good, team. So if your arm is out in a T formation, try and keep that arm all the way down on the ground as you twist. Good. Breathe into it. And when you're ready, you'll go ahead and come back to center right here. Now, option here to just roll over onto your belly. I'm actually gonna sit up and roll all the way over so that I can stay facing the camera, but you don't need to. And you're gonna go ahead and come down nice and flat on your belly right here and come into a cobra. So line the hands up just underneath the shoulders right here and then press on up. So option here to come into a little baby cobra. Maybe we're doing a big cobra. Up to you, but get a nice arch in that back going on. Good, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. I haven't actually done this stretch in a while. I'm like, woo, it's waking up some muscles here. Good. And then when you're ready, go ahead and release right here. And then we're gonna press all the way up to the top of a push-up and then pull the hips up nice and high into a down dog. Take a beat here to stretch out those calves. Good, pedal off those feet. Good. And then when you're ready, go ahead and step just the right foot up into your runner's lunge. And then when you find your footing here, you're gonna rise on up into a high lunge. So kind of like the warm-up, you're gonna pull that right hip underneath you, pull the left hip creaser back right here. Good, option here to put hands on hips for more restorative, or if you want a little extra heat, you can bring the hands up overhead. Up to you. Good, nice high lunge. And then when you're ready, we'll pivot on that back foot, pressing into the outer edge of that back foot. Arms go out in a T formation, bend in that front knee, warrior two. Good, I love a warrior sequence to finish out a tough workout. It's a nice reminder that you are strong. You're a strong warrior. Good, team. And then when you're ready, you'll go ahead and straighten out through that front leg. Reach forward as far as you can, bump the hips to the back, and then reach forward, reach. When you hit your breaking point, go ahead and bring those fingertips down towards the ground. Open up the right hand right here, big twist, triangle pose. So option here to stare at the ground for more stability, or if your hair or balance will allow it, you can look up towards the sky, ceiling, whatever's above you, those top fingertips. Good, team. Up to you. Good. My hair is giving me too much trouble, so I'm gonna look down on the ground. Good, team. And then when you're ready, you'll go ahead and rain that hand down, bend in that front knee, go ahead and plant the right palm, then take the left hand, open it up, big twist. Good. Good, team. When you feel good here, go ahead and rain that hand back down, plant both palms, step that left foot back to meet the right, recenter right here in your down dog. Pedal off those feet, shake off your fluff. And then when you're ready, we'll go ahead and step just the right foot up, find your footing here first, and then rise on up into a high lunge. Good, so get that left hip tucked up underneath you. This time, pull the right hip creaser back. I've been told that I speak really quickly through the words that I say all the time. Like when I first did my introduction, I'm like, get your mat and your water bottle, let's get ready to rock. And my sister was like, why do you talk that fast? So I'm trying to slow it down. Good, team. And then when you're ready, we'll go ahead and pivot on that back foot, pressing into the outer edge of the left foot this time. Bend that right knee, arms out in a T formation, warrior two. Good. Slow it down so everybody can understand me, especially if you're new and you don't know what I say all the time and you're just gonna be like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what'd she say? Good. If you are new, welcome, happy to have you. Hope you stick around. We've got lots of fun workouts, always fun stories. Good, team. And then when you're ready, we'll go ahead and straighten out through that front leg, bump the hips to the back, and then reach. And then when you reach your breaking point, bring those fingertips down, triangle pose opposite side. Option here, just turn down at the ground for more stability, up to you. Good, wiggle those fingertips. Deep breath here. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and bring it down. Bend that front knee, plant the left palm, take the right one, open it up, big twist. Get the hair out of my face. So much fluff. Good, team. Good. And then when you're ready, you'll go ahead and rain it down, plant both palms, take that right foot back to meet the left. Last little shake off right here. Good, recenter. And then when you're ready, you'll take a nice walk up towards your hands. Meet your breaking point, meet you in a forward fold. And then slowest you've moved all day, roll it up vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. What's 10 extra seconds? You got 10 extra seconds for some self-care time. You deserve it. Good, team. And then when you reach the top, we'll go ahead and come into mountain pose. So feet together, palms face forward. And then on an inhale, we'll bring both arms up overhead, big clap, giant namaste, make a round of applause because you deserve it. And then go ahead and bring both palms down to the third eye. If you guys enjoyed this workout, please hit the like button and subscribe because I have new workouts every single week. Always fun stories. All right, team, the divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time. Excellent job today.